It's Mother's Day 2026. We are in Western North Carolina. We are back in the van. This is an official trip in the van. Shannon's been doing a lot of upgrades on the van, and so this next video is going to be about the second round of upgrades. So we have a year behind us now of Vanlife. If you don't know who we are, I'm Michelle. I'm an international publicist by trade. This is Iris, our Yakutian Laika, sort of like a sled dog. And then Shannon Nicholson, who I just turned the video on and started filming him without him knowing it, which is par for course. We are the Revel. After Hurricane Helene hit our Lake Laura homestead, we bought a van and got on the road where we've been since Good Friday 2025. We arrived back home in Western North Carolina February 2026, and we've been waiting for our water tank to arrive. We bought a lot of different things, and I'm going to be going over some of those specific modifications in this video. Our last video that I just posted on YouTube was from Carlsbad Cavern. And listen, all we did was after Carlsbad, we just hightailed it home. Just kind of right through Texas and everything else. But if you're interested in our day-to-day, when we're on the road, we're going to get back on the road at the end of May, then that's over on our Patreon page at therevelrevel.com. So here's for our modifications.
You are. You're a beautiful girl.
All right. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
I love you. Yes. And look at this beautiful thing. And my beautiful daughter-in-law is taking the pictures. So sweet of her. She's abstaining in order to allow someone else to have the camera. Thank you, Michelle. Very sweet of you. She did what? Good.
So one thing you don't know about Shannon's mother is that she was an RVer, a full-time RVer for how many years?
Yes. Well, 7 full-time. We lived in our RV, a fifth wheel, and traveled this country, predominantly in the West. Yes. It was great. A great lifestyle. Not for everybody, but if you want to see the country and you want to just get away from it all and smell the wooden roses instead of real ones, because that's what we have to grow at campgrounds in our site. Those low maintenance ones. Actually, they're really no maintenance ones. So, but anyway, Michelle, it's so sweet to do this.
Well, we wanted to just, get a little bit on camera.
Thank you.
We've got new tires. And what's coming up, I'm going to be interviewing Shannon about all the modifications that he's been doing, which has been a lot. So Shannon's going over the modifications with his parents right now. Shannon has a surprise for me. Okay, I wanted a solution where I could have a desk because I've been working in the back. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Wow, okay. And so
So here's how it works. So these unscrew lefty loosey, right? If you And you only have to unscrew it just to where it's not.
Let me get in here so
tight. Oh,
I can hear you. I can't really hear you out there.
And then these pull out, okay? And then you can turn it, and it's not turning anything when you pull it out, okay? Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Same thing over here. Just loosen it. Okay. And then that swivels. Okay, same thing with this little knob tilts up. And then just tighten that. And now you got a table. All right. And then
see, he works here. That's where his little desk is.
Over.
We have new chairs in. Oh, wow.
All right.
I can do all my little meetings right here. Look at that.
And then you got a little table that swivels around.
Oh, amazing.
You can work on it here.
My little
Put your
laptop.
laptop on it. Yep.
You know what? I mean, there are times too, like when we need just extra eating space, that's going to be good too.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, so if you need it tighter to the wall, you can have it a little
Oh,
bit
baby,
tighter.
thank you so much. You really figured it out for me. Thank you.
This is a little bit further over this way.
It's really great.
Yeah. And then, you know, it's got this neat little hex finish on it. It's kind of anti-slip.
Now, if people wanted to do it themselves, what do they need to know about the hardware that they would need it themselves?
Yeah, so this is a bracket right here that bolts to the seat base and to the B-pillar. It's called a B-pillar bracket, okay, for a lagoon table. Right, that's from Vannon. Okay, and then the table here, I think this hex table, this is, I think, from Weekender Outdoors. Okay, it's just a hex plywood table. And this is a lagoon table. The leg is. And then this is the piece we've been waiting on. This is the folding table mount right here, this piece, so it folds. And I wanted that because we want that to
sit up
be
against
able
the
to
bed.
sit up against the back of the chair rather than
be out in the way.
Yeah, exactly. Rather than
I mean, the Revel comes with a piece that sits right here that extends out, but we left it. We don't use it because it. Here, I'm going to sit in it before you put it up.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah. Try it out and see if you like it.
All right. Yes. Okay. Got my new little seat here. So just pull it in.
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, it's a little high, I guess.
Or you can lower it.
Oh, I can?
So it's adjustable, yeah. But you don't want to do it from there. You want to get out of the seat to do it because it's going to fall probably if you try to do it from there.
Well, this is perfect for meetings where it's higher, so that for Zoom meetings it's higher, right? But if I'm typing, you know, I'll probably get arm.
Yeah. So, but it adjusts like this. Here, I'm going to step out so that I can.
We don't have to do it right now, baby. We can do it when I'm actually working.
Do it.
Because you're going to put it up right now, right?
Yeah, but that's fine. You can adjust it to where you want it to be as well.
Okay.
Okay. So,
this is going to be comfortable to work here. These seats, when we invested so much money in these seats, I thought, well, it would be nice to also not only travel in the seats, but also work in these seats, right? Because it's going to be better for my back. Okay, a little further down. Let's see.
Too far because your legs probably.
Yeah, this is good. This is perfect.
That's where you want it?
Yeah, right here is perfect. Right above the handles or the seat things. Yeah, because that's more level.
All right. All right, there you go.
Great.
All right.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Can it go out more, or is it just like this?
No, that's it.
Okay,
That's as far as it can go.
That's perfect.
Like
most of the time, I think I'm going to use the half one, you know, because I just need the laptop there. I don't even need to use the whole thing.
Oh.
You know. So awesome. Okay, and then until I learn how to put it up, I don't want to break anything.
Yep.
So go ahead and.
All right. Let me show you. Then we'll just put it where we want it here. How about like that?
That's amazing.
Okay, and then I'm tightening it so that it doesn't.
Now, should we do it this way? Like
this way? What? What do you mean?
So it's horizontal. Maybe do it vertical instead of horizontal.
It doesn't tilt like that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then we just tighten these. Okay, and again, these, when you pull it out, it's not tightening, so that way it allows you to ratchet it, basically, if that makes sense.
Okay. Great.
And that's it.
Look how efficient that is.
So the reason that I didn't extend it out further, because I didn't want it to interfere.
Right.
This is
that's as much as we want.
Even with the armrest. So I
right.
think this is not intrusive, but if it came out further, it would start to be intrusive to our space.
I agree. So I promised you mods. It's time for mods. You ready?
Sure.
Here we are. And the first thing, notice that we are in the old seats.
We're sitting in the Mercedes seats in the middle of my garage.
So I know those of you really love the Wrenched and Ready with Shannon, so I thought we would take some nice time. We've been doing van life. This is the year 2 now. So we're going to see, we left in 2025 Good Friday. We arrived back in Western North Carolina in Valentine's Day 2026. It is now May 2026. We finally got some parts in, so we will be going back on the road soon, and I've been promising this entire video that we're going to get mods. So I'm going to shut up and let him speak. So let's get back at it.
All right, we're going to start at the front driver side, and we're just going to kind of work our way around. So first thing up, we got new tires. We got bigger tires. We've got the Falcon Wild Peak AT4Ws. These are 265/70 R17s, so they're a little bit bigger. We've got Alpine Van Works 20mm spacers behind these Method 701 wheels. And right here, you can see this. This is Agile Off-Road's Bilstein coilover. It's a 150-pound spring rate on those. It gives the van just a little bit more lift. Then if we're working our way this way, I put can't really see this one, but I replaced the 24-gallon diesel fuel tank with a 40-gallon S&B Filters diesel fuel tank. That's right under here. I extended the diesel heater exhaust pipe. This is it right here. It used to be a little short thing that popped out right here underneath this window. I kind of split the difference and popped it out here, so it's between this window and the bedroom window. Maybe it won't get so much sucked in by the Max Air fan when we're using a window for ventilation. Also cleaned up this area right here. This is the plumbing for the gray water tank. And you can take a look down here and see this. So it used to be that we had a gray water exit pipe right here with a metal bracket. So I got rid of all of that and kind of tucked it in a little bit further. I did all that when I dropped the gray water tank. I dropped it because I put a Cimarine radar tank sensor on that to give us a more precise level in our tank. Walking this way, we've got the Agile leaf springs. These are heavier duty than what we had. So what we had was 2 leaf springs, and then we had Van Compass's helper leaf springs. This is a full leaf pack right here. That's it is calibrated to hold 5,400 pounds, which is what our rear axle weighs. And then I also put these rocker lockers on. I'll open one of these and I'll show you what these look like. These are made by all right, so these are the rocker lockers. So this is storage. I've got parts on this side. These are extra belts. I'm going to put some turbo charge pipes in here as well. We're going to carry some spares. On the other side, I've got 5 liters of fluids. Engine oil, differential oil, transmission fluid, like that kind of stuff.
And didn't you do some kind of spray? You did a spray in there.
I did. I Line-X this. Well, I sprayed in a Herculiner bed liner in this to just make it a little bit nicer in there. On the other side of this, by the way, you can see these little bolts here. This is a pop-out plastic piece, but on the other side of this, I bolted in a Ruvi temperature sensor. This will sense outdoor temperature for us. It's underneath the van right there because it's in the shade and it's out of the wind and all that, so we won't get like wind chill or sun to mess up the readings on it.
I think that's amazing. I just think that those are really clever little, because we had a big old leak last year, and so this kind of eases my mind that we won't have that leak. You know, if we do.
What Michelle means by leak is some of the differential fluid I had stored in one of these cabinets right here. These are bed risers. Leaked out, and it leaked, and when it leaked down the wall, and it leaked into the shower, and it's blue fluid, and we didn't know what it was at first. And we're like, that's
yeah, it was really
weird.
Frightening. Like, what is happening in the bathroom?
All right, so moving along here, I've got this wall taken out right now because we are going to put a Moonbox cabinet up there. I've got my L-track in already in the ceiling. I'm going to have L-track on this side. I also have this removed because the big thing that we're waiting on is a 35-gallon water tank from S&B Filters. So the tank is removed right now. When I removed the tank, I thought, well, this is prime time to redo plumbing. So I took all the PEX plumbing out. These are supply lines, stainless steel supply lines. This replaces the PEX plumbing. We have one piece of PEX left. This is going to be for the tank overflow. It overflows out the top when the tank's full. And then for tank drain right here, I teed in right here in this 3/4 PEX with half PEX, and I put a little cutoff valve right there. That's going to connect to another supply line, which is going to connect to the tank. That'll be
And just to be clear, were these all really necessary, or was it more cosmetic?
No, none of this is cosmetic. This is all for practicality and to keep from having to replace or repair plumbing on the road, which I did last year in the parking lot of a Ace Hardware and then a Home Depot in Portland, Oregon, right, when we had a leak.
Oh, I do remember that.
Okay, so while I have the wall out, I also put sound deadening in. There's Silas sound deadening behind this foam. Then I put a thin layer of foam. Same thing down here. You can kind of see the Silas under there, but not really. Then foam on top of that. That's just for sound deadening and for insulation. I thought, why not? It replaced just blocks of open cell foam that were stuck in there by Winnebago. It did the same thing to both of these rear doors, so maybe it'll be a little bit more quiet as we're driving. Also put a bed extension
warm
in.
Or cold, right? It's going to
Yeah,
help a
it will
little
help
bit
a
with
little
that?
bit with insulation as well.
Wow,
But,
okay.
This is 3M Thinsulate insulation. So one of the things I did was I replaced the foam with true insulation. So that's in there, it lofts out, and it's hydrophobic, which means that it doesn't absorb any water. It's a synthetic insulation. It's really nice to work with as well because it's not itchy.
He's been so I've been working, he's been working, we still work full time, and he just comes out here and works every day. I don't have any
every
clue
day
what
I
you're
move
doing.
one thing forward at least.
Yeah,
right?
you really have been working hard.
Same with this bed frame.
Oh yeah, let me sit down so they can.
Out right now, mattress is out, all that stuff. It's just the frame right now. But what I did was I bought this 3-inch by 5-inch angle iron. This is aluminum, 5052, I believe, aluminum, and I bolted this. I flipped these brackets right here, up here. Flip these around so that we have a little bit more room up here with the straps, and extended this out. This is going to give us 6 more inches of space in our bed. So rather than 48 inches wide, we're going to be 54 inches wide, which is now the width of a full-size mattress.
Woohoo!
Which is nice. A little bit more room there. And there's plenty of room still behind these doors. And the bed will raise all the way up still, but we're not going to do that because we're going to have a cabinet up there that's going to be more or less a permanent cabinet. It's a hard-sided cabinet. And
so our clothes are going to be...
we store our bikes in here. So we really don't raise the bed much. It'll raise a few, like, you know, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet. That's all we use it for. We don't live in our garage like some people. Some people put furniture in there and they do all that. Right? We don't do that.
No, we don't do that because we have our bikes.
While I was in here, I replumbed some stuff. I rewired some stuff. I got rid of, there's a switch that used to be in here on the panel that's out right now to control an outside light. I put a remote on it instead. I'll show you inside the panel too. This is, our pump's not in right now, but the electric's on. So this turns on or actuates the water pump. Actually goes like that. So it looks like a little water faucet symbol. And this is what the Cimarine radar tank sensors look like right here. This is one. This one is not installed yet. It will be installed on the top of the 35-gallon tank when we get it. Hopefully that comes in this Tuesday. Okay, moving along. Used to be a... Okay, moving around to the passenger side now. Here's another rocker locker, right? They're on both sides. Our leaf springs. Winnebago puts a L-shaped exhaust pipe that sticks out right here. It hangs down low right here. It is something that typically gets caught on rocks and gets in the way in off-road. I replaced it with a OEM style. I got this off of Amazon, but exhaust pipe exits right there instead. So it's neatly tucked up under. And then working our way around some more, we'll open this door. Plumbing. Because I gutted the plumbing and I'm doing a different type of drain to drain the tank and the plumbing. This used to be a panel with knobs on it to drain the tank. Got rid of all that extra plumbing that was in there. Actually rewired this, and I framed this out with 2020 aluminum extrusion. And it's got bungee cords in case we want to put soft stuff in here, like shoes, slippers, whatever. It'll keep them from falling out and getting caught in the door mechanism. I put a USB port in there. I did that because Iris has, hi honey, there she is.
Here she is.
Iris
you heard your name, buddy.
Spot-on collar.
And we were putting the spot-on collar in above the sink, so this is much easier. And then we do need place for her cans of food.
Yes. So actually 2 6-packs of cans will fit in there really nicely.
I'm so excited about that.
So that'll kind of get it out of the way. It actually fits in nicely inside the behind the table leg as well. Stepping in.
You want to get in, baby? You're going to stay outside. I think she wants to stay outside.
Stepping in, we have a new Lagoon table here. This is a folding table. This tucked up right now with the folding tabletop mount. And this is folded up against one of our new seats. Just watch. Okay, and we have our seats. We've gone over those already, but there they are. In here we have stuff that I've done as well. Do you want to take a look at any of that? Okay. I put a light in, this little reading light right here. So that turns. I forget how that turns on, actually.
We'll have to get used to all the new things that you did.
Yeah. So there's how it turns on, and it dims as well. And I think my hands are
Here, let me try.
Sweaty. I don't know. There it goes. Okay. And then I did some stuff to this control panel here. We have a new battery remote right here. This turns the battery system in the van on and off. And so that allows us to be able to turn it back on if it turns off automatically, like when we reach that 10% safety threshold. Yeah. We can turn it on just temporarily to finish boiling coffee or whatever we're doing before we charge the battery. Can't run that down to 0, but that's what that's for. This green light right here is to charge the chassis battery. So this will charge the chassis battery off of the house battery and off of the solar panel. And then we have our water switch right here. There's the water switch. Of course, when you turn the water switch on, you'll notice on the cabinet, it also turns blue.
Baby, that's different, yeah.
Turn that back off. We also have a touch screen now, and this shows our water tanks. Gray water is accurate right now. Obviously, the fresh water is not, because I don't even have a tank in there, so I haven't calibrated it yet. But this is how it will look. So it will give us a much more accurate view of water that we have in the tanks. And if you have a Winnebago Revel, you know that just basically you get a full, 2/3, 1/3, and empty, and that's it. So if you're under 1/3, it shows empty. That could be 7 gallons. It could also be half a gallon. So you never know how much you have left to take a shower with. This will tell you exactly how much you have. Also, we have our Ruby temperature sensors. So we have one in the bedroom now, one in Iris's bedroom, which is the footwell up here.
It's over here.
She likes that place.
She likes that over there.
We have our outside temperature, and then we also have our refrigerator temperature. The refrigerator's turned off right now, by the way. That's why it reads 76 degrees.
I don't know if that's picking up, but
oh yeah, it's picking up.
Amazing! I just can't even believe all the work.
And the reason that I put those in is because we monitor the temperature in here for Iris and for Iris's safety when we're mountain biking, and this will then send alerts to let us know if the temperature reaches a threshold that's dangerous or unsafe.
Oh, baby, thank you so much. That's so much more than what we had before. We had a similar camera that would do that, but not like that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. There's
okay,
I don't understand. What's that? That's new. What's that?
Yeah, okay, and I'll show you that in a minute. This is a remote. This actually detaches. We've got 2 of these. One just is going to live here. One will live in the bedroom.
Okay.
When we walk back outside, I'll show you how that works.
Okay.
All right.
Let me turn around so that you can see, everybody can see you back here.
A couple of other things. So one reason that I've made so many changes is I've been waiting on this water tank for months now. So in the meantime, it's like, well, why not do some other changes? So here we are. So I added this is a drawer handle. This is 10.5-inch drawer handle. We're actually going to use this not as a drawer handle because there's no drawer right here, but we're going to use it just to put towels. So
before we would put all of our towels like on this one hook, and this one, and it would always come off, right? So this was where all our towels would hang. So that's going to be really handy for wet dish towels.
A little bumper right there because you've hit your head on this quite a few times. You got a safety bumper on there now.
Baby gave me a safety bumper for my noggin. I like that.
I also replaced the sink.
It's amazing.
The faucet on the sink.
Gosh,
so
baby.
Now we have this. This pulls out. It sprays.
Wow. I can't even wash my hair. Look at that.
And check it out. This, I just made this today out of some,
Oh.
so we had this thing holding our soap.
Right,
Now
'cause
we
we had
have
a plastic
something that's
one that
much
broke.
sturdier and looks
This
nicer.
looks nicer, and it's so. And then the other one broke that we bought. That was holding this guy. That didn't last long.
Okay, right
So-
here I put this is an adjustable cup holder.
Let's see.
Okay, and see, this is our vacuum cleaner. So put our little handheld vac in there.
Oh my God.
Put a USB right there. It can charge right here while it's sitting in this, basically a docking station for it. It is now out of the cabinet and freeing up cabinet space.
Oh wow! Well, tell
In a
people what
space-
type of vacuum that is, because I don't think we've ever talked about the vacuum.
Yeah, so that's just a Oh Fuzzy H8 is what it's called. It's just a handheld vacuum. I bought it a few years ago to keep the fur out of my truck when I was hauling Iris around.
It really works well. Speaking of ours, Daddy put in a vacuum for you, Boo.
All right, right here we have a new thermostatic shower head.
Ooh.
So you can adjust the temperature
There's
from
gonna-
one side, and then you adjust the stream from the other.
No more. Shannon's always in there going.
Oh, I think it's gonna fix it for the most part, right? So it used to be an exercise in either freezing or scalding. So this will regulate the temperature a little bit more. It's on a 4-foot silicone hose, so that'll keep the noise down.
Oh yeah, because that does beat when you're driving.
It's a little bit softer. And we have a nice shower head. This is a low flow, but high pressure shower
That looks
head.
nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be
We keep our.
really nice.
By the way, we keep our soaps and whatnot here in one of these. We just cut it open and then we just stick our stuff in there. Just some extra storage other than that, because that doesn't hold very much.
New paper towel holder.
New paper towel holder. Look at that.
This paper towel holder.
And that won't.
This has a little arm on it with tension, and
It's nice.
and so I've tested it. We've driven around quite a bit. When I drove around, when I got the tires put on, I took it to Import Auto Performance up in Fletcher, North Carolina, and had the van aligned and didn't move a bit. Like, this doesn't unroll anymore. No longer will we drive around and either put a hair band around it to keep it from, or a rubber band.
That's what I would do.
Or we'll forget and the sink will be full of
Yeah.
paper towels.
Yeah.
So that's been fixed.
And then, I'm just curious, like, did you do anything different because this is where we had Iris's stuff and then technology stuff, but I noticed here, and so we're going to be taking stuff, we'll have extra space in this bin because you put this here for Iris.
Yeah, so...
And this is also where our Starlink is up here, everybody.
Yes, so nothing's different about up here. What we've done is we've relocated some stuff elsewhere to make better use of the space so that we can go through this stuff and kind of get this a little bit less
Cluttered
and jam-packed.
We are really big on simplicity. We do not like a bunch of clutter.
But I did, of course, take the cabinet apart to wire the light in. We have our blink camera right here that are hardwired in. It's on a USB port.
And that's just, what is that bag right there?
And this bag is by Van Essential, and this sits on an L-track.
Oh, dog
and this
stuff.
This holds her leash, her leads. This is her rain jacket, stuff like that.
This is her,
It's her lighted
This is
collar.
lit for nighttime.
Yeah, lighted collar, all of that stuff. So it just it will give us a little bit better organization again there, so
I
it's
love
not
that.
so jam-packed.
And then why is this table like this, baby? This is like different. The table is.
Yeah, so now.
I mean, so are the chairs, you guys. Look at these chairs.
This is now a Lagoon table system, just like that one, and it spins around. You have a little bit more versatility in the way that it stores, because it'll store nicely up here. You can lock it in place, all of that stuff.
You can sit.
Basically, what I did is this used to be a round pedestal and a round receiver down here, and Lagoon makes a really nice receiver here that holds their Lagoon table legs, and so I replaced that. And we've got a little bit nicer table system here. Maybe eventually we'll replace this tabletop, but it's fine for now.
That's a
It's
different
actually
tabletop than the one that we had?
No, this is the original tabletop, and it's fine for now. Maybe eventually we'll replace it, but for now it's fine.
But I see. And then just the thing that's new is that the way that it spins around. And can we still
Yes.
put the dog food back there?
Yes. Yeah, so I carefully measured all that and made sure that when I had room in here when I was positioning this a little bit forward or backward. I actually took some of her canned food, put it back there, and then put that in place so that I knew that I could fit her canned food.
So we can do canned food
still.
outside or here, shoes out there,
That's
wherever.
right.
Or
Because
shoes here.
we might have more than a dozen cans. If we do, we can put a dozen in the cubby down there, and we can put, you know, another dozen or even 18 right there as well.
You know, dogs like their certain brand, and she gets very finicky if she doesn't have her food, so that's why.
Okay,
I make her homemade food sometimes too, don't I, baby?
There's one more thing that I can think of, and if you want to just step right here, I'll show you from back here.
Okay.
Now, so one of the things that I also did while I was back here is I just replaced this with a touch light. It's not as bright, so you can touch it and it's a little reading light, but it is dimmable. This is the dimmest setting, but you can dim it down and you can raise it back up. Again, I forget. There it goes. There's brighter.
Oh, very nice. I do like those better than they had those globe lights that they had in there.
There's dimmer.
We didn't use those very much anyway, right? But that's nice to have. Why don't you talk a little bit about this window? I don't think we ever told people about our window replacement because we had to do that on the road.
Well, you can see the original style window above the dinette area.
Yep, there it is. It kind of, let me just pull it down a
They
little bit.
unravel, and so it unraveled back here, and it came apart, and so we replaced it with a roll-left screen, and the roll-left screen's really nice. I prefer it. The accordion style system that we have up front is really nice and convenient, but it's not designed for longevity.
The issue is that you hit your head on it and then you crush the poor screen. You crush these little, you know, or they come out or.
Right. Sometimes just sleeping, we put an arm there or whatever, and we hit it, and it messes it up. But it's not a great system, especially for the sleeping area. Okay.
Gosh, it's so naked in here.
I'll show you one thing in the garage, and then I think that's about it.
That was it? Okay, hold on. Oop, somebody got into the van.
Oh, hi.
Hi, honey. Hi, honey. And if I didn't show you before, you know, we have these, you might have seen in a previous video, of course, we have our floor mats, and then we got these new seats, but I think we discussed that already. So.
Oh, well, I will show you one other thing that I did. I bought a Power Mountain tall boy bottle jack, and it fits perfectly.
Oh, wow. Whoops.
It fits perfectly in the space where the factory jack sat.
Oh, wow. Look at that, babe.
And what's great about this is it has a cradle to cradle where the actual lift points are on the van. It also has a flat plate that you can lift from, like if you're lifting from the bottom of the differential or something like that. And it all fits in really nicely. It's a little bit safer because it lifts really high. So this one lifts 37.5 inches, and it's a 6-ton jack.
Okay, now I'm sitting in the seat, and the other thing I wanted Shannon to talk about is, before we go back to the garage, is there were some things he did up here too, including speakers. You want to talk about that, babe?
Yeah, so I replaced the factory speakers with these Alpine speakers. You can see the tweeters in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
One other thing that I did, let's see if I can remember how this turns on. There we go. This is a leveling, well, it's an inclinometer is what it is. So it shows how level the van is. And
I'm so excited about that.
So no more do we have to do bubble level, and sometimes you take a picture of it because you're not sure if I need to which way that I need to orient the van to make the van level. So now I can do it right from the seat of the van, which is nice. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I am too, because that was always upsetting.
Okay, there we go. That's off. Back in the garage here, which is a mess right now.
Right, it looks like the van exploded in here.
It does. But what I will show you is, and I'm working on fabricating, well, I've already done it really, fabricated a new water panel. This will replace the Nautilus panel. This is just the panel face right here. And how this works is you have your quick connect right here for the shower. This is going to be the, I don't have that unscrewed, but this is going to pop in here. This is for hot and cold. So that's our temperature control. Right here will be our water pump button. And then this is the cutout for the Anderson panel. This is the Anderson panel. So Anderson Brass makes this really nice. This is called a Man RV 102. It's the model number of this water control panel. And this basically, you can see, I've put my PEX connections on here already to the brass valves, but it's all brass, not plastic. And it's much simpler if you compare it to that.
Which is the original.
This is the original Nautilus panel that the van comes with. Mm-hmm. And this panel, it does the same exact thing. There's no loss in what it does as far as functionality. Still have the siphon functionality and all that stuff. But you can see it's just a much simpler, more concise system than this, which is a rat's nest of stuff that typically it's not if it leaks, it's when it leaks. And one of the problems with this Nautilus panel is this piece right here likes to leak. This T connector right here that's sandwiched in between all of this stuff. As you can see, all of this is just plastic. It's just ABS plastic. And you've got a mix of PEX and vinyl. The vinyl is 5/8, but it's connected to 1/2-inch PEX connectors instead of proper 5/8 connectors. And everything is connected. I've already cut the PEX connectors off of these, but everything's connected with PEX crimps, even though this is not PEX, this is vinyl. So
is that why you were cussing in that one parking lot that one day when it was raining?
Yeah, this is exactly what leaked on the driver's side underneath the dining room bench. There's the hot water heaters under there. The diesel heater has a hot water exchange on it, and all the plumbing there for the shower. And that started leaking because this stuff is not really made for vibration, and it's not using the proper connections. And so, yeah, it's not very reliable.
All the opinions in this video is of the speaker himself.
That's right.
It's not shared by the entire community.
Most of the community.
I don't really know what he's talking about, so I just know that I like my showers.
Oh, by the way, here's our moon box right here.
Ooh, that's where.
Gonna...
Yeah, so we're gonna have extra space because if you all remember from our videos the first year, we would move our suitcases that had the entire year's worth of clothes in one suitcase. So now
we had 2 60-liter duffels, one each, that we carried our clothes in. And now this is about 135 liters of space. So it's a little bit more actually. And it's a permanent space up above the bed.
We're so excited. Yeah. So that
no more moving.
No more. That was the thing that I think that I'm most excited about this year in van life is we don't have to move things. Like I like to just stop and then be ready. Like let's just go.
Yeah, we can spin the seats around, put the van-made covers on the windows, and we're set up.
Oh yeah, we also got the van-made covers. That's another thing that we upgraded on the road.
We bought those in Portland when we were there.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and then of course we still have her bed, her cooling bed, which is really dirty over there, but and with her bar.
Watch
and
step.
her yak cheese. You can see that all of our bikes are in here, so Shannon's probably got to do a little bit of maintenance on the bikes too before we get on the road. But
I do. I've got to rebuild my pedals on my YT decoy. I put a new handlebar on it.
So this is my Ibis Ripley. People are like thinking that's it. So let me go over here to your
Watch
bike.
step.
Yeah, with our little. Okay. Okay.
All the bikes got new tires, so 4 bikes, 8 new tires. I had to rebuild the wheels on my Gorilla Gravity. Had Industry 9 do those. I just put this Trail 1 handlebar, this carbon handlebar on this bike. Bought it on sale, and it had an aluminum Renthal bar on it. I'm hoping this will be a little bit more comfortable. This is a great bike. I love this bike. It's really plush, rides well, but the bar was a little bit harsh. And then I have this bike torn apart right now because I've got to do a lot of stuff to it. I need to replace my rear derailleur. It is gone. I need to replace the handlebars on this one. I've got this this carbon bar from Evil Bikes that I also bought on sale, and that's going to replace this bar, because I don't know if you come up close on this, you can see that the carbon is bubbling. It's just, there's nothing wrong with this Chromag bar. Chromag makes an awesome bar. The problem with this is it's been out in the weather for 10 months now, like in sun and rain and cold and hail and everything else, right?
These are the analog bikes are on the outside of the van, and then we have the e-bikes on the inside in the garage.
Mm-hmm. So your bike thankfully doesn't need much. I've already replaced the chain on yours. You've got a new chain.
Thanks, baby.
I do need to find some pedal pins and replace some of these pedal pins, but other than that, you're pretty good on your bike. But mine needs quite a bit of stuff. That's it.
You like your babar, boo? You like your little babar? So her babar's keeping up. The Elmo needed to be thrown away because Elmo lost his head. But babar has held up. So if you like those little Elmo babars, we just got those at Walmart. So she loves them. They squeak. She's not going to squeak for you, though, probably. Oh, what'd you get, a bug? All right. Well, thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
We are going to do some follow-ups because now... Oh, there she goes. Oh, buddy. So I'm not yet caught up on all my videos. What I'm doing is this time last year.
You're recording, or you're not recording?
No, I'm videoing this.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, because they want to see Iris eat that.
Okay.
Chew that. That's so sweet, right? Oh, she's done now. And yeah, so we're gonna so in the shorts area, people can see this time or this day last year, and so then we'll have all of the stuff caught up, right? And then until we get on the road, I might do some compilations of reflections from last year too. But we're looking forward right now. We're gonna go up to Badlands and then to Canada. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for all your work, baby.